So let's make some daisies. I'm just going to put them anywhere on the page. And they're super easy, they're super fun. Anything can be in the center of a daisy. If you do one with a round center like this, you can have little spirals, you can have little crisscrossy things, you can fill in the shapes. If you're doing a sideways daisy, same thing. Where's the other sideways daisy? Anything in the center. That one looks like it blurred a little bit, but that's okay. So the center can really be anything. It could be a square if you wanted it to, but I'm going to go with the kind of traditional circle. And I like to make kind of an uneven circle. And then, I mean, you can even just fill the thing with crisscrosses, but I'm thinking of just kind of maybe a little pattern like that, kind of a rounded checkerboard pattern. And then if I wanted to later, I could go back and emphasize each of these little squares I just drew, like in between. And I think it would be a very fun thing. Do circles, you can do a combination. You get tired of doing that, you can switch to spirals or whatever it is you want. Anything can go in the middle. The petals can be any shape. They can have kind of a squarish side. They can be more rounded. You can mix them together. I like to have a few that kind of go off, that they don't conform because maybe they just got a little bent or windblown or something. So I do like to add a few like that. I also like to layer them so that some are behind. I kind of skip around a little bit on a frontal daisy. I'm keeping the round shape in mind, but again, I want some that go a little crooked. And then if it goes crooked, then the ones behind it will just show partially. Sometimes I add kind of a little pleat to the center. It also helps get a little darkness, and when we go to put our aqua brush on it, it will melt, give a little extra color. So I've got rounded petals, I've got square petals. It would be nice to keep it consistent, but you really don't have to, so I'm just showing you different things you can do. They do mostly radiate from the middle, and then with just a few that kind of go off in their own direction. Some daisies are very full and they have petals behind them. So if it isn't completely round, you can always go back and get them rounder. So again, there's a little crisscrossy one. So you look at the general shape and say, did I go round enough? Is it too even over here? If it is too even, maybe add a few. Maybe want it even. Maybe you need to go around and even them out more. But that's basically it, with a few, going in front. Like over here, this one kind of comes in front. This side view one, these shorter petals show that we're looking at it from the side. And so that's helpful. This seems to have blurred a little bit, so I can fix this with just a slightly different darker color. Maybe that's not dark enough. This one, I can kind of get my shape back that way. Oh, it's still very wet. Okay, sometimes you have to blot. Then I can get my shape back. So happy daisy drawing. Let's do a quick side view. I want it to go in a different direction. So I'm turning my page and then I'll send it up here. So I like when the top is sort of rounded, so So let's just say the center is rounded like this, kind of domed up, so to speak. I can go back and decorate that anyway. And then again, you want some shorter petals here, because the longer petals will go up from the side. Let's get a crooked one. And see, we have that side view, which is nice. Then when I go to put the stem here, you can see that it's kind of cup shape going in that direction. I think it needs a little emphasis with some darker pink. So, not dark enough. No, I think it'll work. So happy drawing. Now let's put some water on it. Don't go away yet. There you go. You can just put daisies everywhere, going in all directions. Go daisy crazy.